Well, everybody, it's your boy JR Reviews back at another video. I just want to apologize for making the last vid. That was a request, actually, if you can believe it or not, from my boy Brandon Smith. He wanted me to do a review on a hentai anime, and I'm like, bro, I did not want to do that. I don't do hentai anime. I mean, do I watch ecchi? For sure, I'll watch ecchi. But, like, hentai, I'll watch hentai, but I'm not going to fucking review it. And I'm like, and he's like, you don't have to review, like, hardcore shit. I'm like, if I can find, he's like, you know what, I got one for you, but, like, I realized it was so fucked up, but I still, to this day, I'm going to tell you this right now, if you who watch this video, I'm going to say this now, please, let me tell you this now. There is not a moment that goes by that I wish that I had skipped episode 11 and 12. No, yeah, 11 and half of 12. Beginning half. Because, honest to God, I wasn't prepared to see that at 17. Let alone, I'm confused why the fuck my friend sent me to that anime in the first place. I mean, I said before in the video. Up to that point, the anime was good. It was pretty decent, okay? Granted, there was some softcore fucking, but like in the Skinamax film, but like it was okay. It was an okay anime, but when it got to that point, it was like, what the fuck's going on? Bro, you need to calm the fuck down. You can't be doing this. She's your twin sister. But like Haru's like, no, I love her. Like, bro, I think you mean you love her platonically, like you're supposed to. You're not supposed to love her like that. She's your twin. But anyways, let's get into this video. So this video today is about, right now is about my love for why I love Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is also another request to do from my boy Brandon Samay. Brandon Samay, I'm shouting out to you, boy. If you only haven't subscribed to him because, bro, let's just face it. I'm at 168. He's at 168 right now as well for subs. He had more subs than me to begin with before. Like, he had 100 before I had 100. And then I overreached him once I got to, like, 160 something. And he was at like 160. I was at 165, and then I got more, and then I kept going back. We were stuck in like a curse loop. When he was at 160, I was at 165. Anyways, now we both gained subscribers, but like we're both tied now. Please go give him that 169. He deserves it. If you don't have him subbed, please do. It was. Honestly, I sometimes think it's unfair that he's behind me because he was the one who had higher subs before me, but whatever. Anyways, you call that being a nice person, whatever, I don't know. The reason why I like Black Flag so much is, honestly, it was the first Assassin's Creed game I ever played all the way through. And what I mean, I put it all the way through. I sometimes say it's the first game I played, which is wrong. It's not the first Assassin's Creed game I played. I played Assassin's Creed 1 when I was a kid in 2008 at a friend's house at a sleepover in Chicago, Illinois. I remember that much. I remember I played it for like an hour and a half, and I got real bored after like the hour and 20 minutes. I got really bored. I continued playing for the next 10 minutes because I honestly don't know why I continued playing for the next 10 minutes. I think because I was in the middle of a mission and my friend wanted to see if I could beat the mission because he said he was having trouble on this mission. He had trouble on this mission when he played the game. And I'm like, okay. And somehow I beat the mission on the first try. And he's like, that's not fair. Anyways, whatever. Black Flag obviously was my favorite game ever. Actually, fun fact about Black Flag, and personally for me, when I was playing Black Flag, I met one of my best friends before I met him in real life through it. See, me and my friend Christopher Adams, whatever, who I'm going to do a podcast with him in the future for YouTube with, he and I used to play the multiplayer online a lot with Black Flag. Fun fact is we both had a name for ourselves on that multiplayer because we were pretty much two of the most ruthless characters in the game and the multiplayer. No matter who you were, who your target was, if you heard, my nickname was El Diablo. That was the name the other players gave me. For some reason, I don't know, I'm not even fucking Spanish. And I'm not the devil either. They were just nicknaming that. And I forgot what he named him. I think they named him, Showy something. I don't fucking know actually at all. But they nicknamed me El Diablo. And people would freak the fuck out if either of us were in the chat. He had a Xbox 360 and a PS3 at the time, so he played it on both things. When he played it mostly on Xbox 360, but sometimes on PS3. I met him. Well, the way I met him was my brother actually got killed by it when he was playing the multiplayer stuff. Anyways, I never talked to him, but he had told me later on when we were talking one night about this, and he's like, his friends at school would ask him about me. Like, yo, have you met Elbow? And he's like, no. They're like, no. I've heard of him. He seems like a cool guy, but no, I haven't met him. And it's funny enough is we used to stay away from each other. If we were in the same like a map, we kind of had to stay. We stayed away from each other unless each other was our targets. Now there were moments where he killed me and I killed him, and one of my favorite moments where I killed him was he was running from a person coming the other. He was running from a target, and the target was coming towards him. Okay, it was someone that had him as a target. I just killed someone who had him as a target. So the way the game works, if I remember correctly, is after you kill someone, their target now becomes your target. So I was waiting, and I'm like, okay, so my target's this guy. I've heard of him before, obviously. I'm like, oh my god, I know this guy. I've heard of him a lot in the chat room. When you start the game, the match, and then all of a sudden I just see a guy coming, and I look at this the every time, I go, well, that's him. And he comes out of nowhere. He shoots, kills the guy, and then while his back is turned, I walk up behind him and I slit his throat with the hidden blade. And I remember, I don't hear anything on the other end, but I remember him telling me that he got so. He's like, wait, what the fuck happened? He's like, what the fuck happened? And it said my username assassinated you. And it was so. I cracked the fuck up when I heard that. Anyways, back to the why I like Black Flag. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. I had ever since I was a kid. Fun fact though, the first movie scared the crap out of me. Not the skeleton part, but the part where all the pirates were breaking into the bay area, to the colony, and all that chaos was. I kind of cried a little bit when I first saw that scene as a kid. Don't know why. Honestly, it wasn't that scary. I guess it was all the crazy shit that was going on at the same time. And that's what probably caused me to, I guess, freak out a little bit. But other than that, I really like Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Also, it's probably my only favorite live action series by Disney. I mean, there's some good ones. Like Natural Treasure is a good series, but I mean, it only has 2 movies, and like Pirates of the Caribbean has like 5. No, is it? Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, at World's End, which by the way is one of my all-time favorite movies. Is World's End, for Pirates of the Caribbean. On Sugar Tides, what's the last one? Dead Man Tell No Lies. It's 5. I was 5. That's 5. Okay. Where was I at in this video? Well, that's gonna take a while to upload. Okay. Sorry, one second. Anyways, so and then the first real game I remember playing. Anyways, what was that? So I really like Pirates of the Caribbean. This was the Pirates of the Caribbean game that I kind of always wanted because I did have Monkey Island. If you never played that, it was like a computer game. It was an okay Pirates of the Caribbean. It was an okay pirate game, but it was kind of boring at some points. I did have what's it called? What the fuck was that? Okay, then that was just kind of weird. Where was I at? Anyways, what else am I trying to thought from me looking at my video here? I'm just gonna flip my phone upside down so I don't have to look at it. Okay, where was I at in this shit now? What? Literally. Anyways, where was I at? Okay. I'm sorry, I've been keeping this much out. Assassin's Creed 4, why I like it. I love the gameplay. I love Edward Kenway. Edward Kenway, in my opinion, is the best assassin there ever is. Okay, fuck every other assassin. Fuck Ezio. Fuck Connor. Fuck Jacob. Fuck Bayek. Fuck Altair. Fuck Shao Jun. Fuck Shay Patrick Cormac, even though he's like goes in an assassin for like a very few minutes of the, like very few, like an hour or so of the game, and then you play as him as a Templar. Fuck in the dude from Russia, which is I think Nikolai Orlov. Fuck Arbaz Mir. Just fuck all the other assassins. Literally go fuck themselves. Edward Kenway is the best assassin in my opinion. There is no compete. For one reason only. And my opinion is he wasn't even an assassin to begin with. He just originally was like a pirate who was like, I don't give a shit. I'm here to get money, get a better life for myself, so I don't have to fucking live in a building that I can get sick in or doesn't keep the elements out. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, where was I in this fucking bullshit of a video already? Brandon, I'm sorry, I'm ruining the video you asked me to make. Okay, where was I at in this shit? Okay, yeah. Edward's like fucking bad. He's like, I don't give a shit about your assassins. I'm like, literally the first episode, like the first fucking mission, he fucking kills an assassin. It's like, oh, okay, I don't know who the fuck you are, but like, what's this? Oh, it's a letter from the governor of Havana. Oh, you're here to collect a debt? Some information? Fuck yeah, let's go collect your debt, bitch. I'm gonna go get paid. Doesn't give a shit about like who this guy was, why he was wearing like a weird ass hood, and why he has these like weird fucking bracers that like have a blade inside of them. Like, nah, he doesn't give a shit. Yeah. Also, just him being such a badass in my opinion, because one of my favorite moments for Edward Kenway happens to be in the scene where he kidnaps Governor Torres as he captures a fort. It's way later in the game. And if we play my Assassin's Creed 4, when I play it again, which I will be playing it again after I do too, you will see the scene. And it's pretty much one of I think my favorite scenes for Edward. He captures the fort, and Governor Torres is inside the fort, and he's like kind of interrogating him, and he says, I don't want to, and then Edward just cuts him, I don't want to cut your own lips off and feed them to you. And I'm like, bro! Like, do you know how badass that has to be? Like just to say that, like he says it with a fucking straight face, like the face is like a real face of a demon. Like, I don't want to cut off your own lips and feed them to you, but I will if I have to. The boy is like is no fuckery he gives. Like, he gives no fucks. That's what Edward Kenway was like, until like he realized, at this point in time, no one I care about is really around me, and I've been stealing shit from people but not giving a crap how that affects them, and by fucking around I've actually caused a lot of damage to the assassins in the West Indies who are actually trying to keep the world from falling fucking apart, really. And he's like, you know what, I'm gonna join up with you guys. I'm gonna help you fix my mistakes, and like that's where we I really like. Also, you can't get an more emotional ending than the ending of Assassin's Creed 4. I'm sorry. In my opinion, there is no more emotional ending than Assassin's Creed 4. In my opinion. Besides the ending of Unity, which is pretty emotional. But Assassin's Creed 4's ending, I cried. I'm not going to lie. I cried. But not to mention, you have a bunch of badass people with you as historical figures. And Bonnie. Let's see. Calco Jack Rackham. Charles Vane. Blackbeard. Benjamin Hornigold. Woodes Rogers. Governor Torres. Something like Lorenzo Torres or something like that. A bunch of fucking people, historical people. And not to mention the fact that you can fucking fly on a ship. You can control your own ship. You can shoot people with your ship. Oh, there are moments in my game that I just loved. There were moments where I got bored of, fucking flying on land. You know what? I'm gonna go capture some. I'm gonna go fucking capture some ships. Get some booty, get some loot. You could get drunk in the game. This is the first time you could do that in Assassin's Creed. You could actually get drunk. Let's see. You have a badass fucking island hangout on Great Inagua, or Great Inagua. I don't know how to say it. You get to visit Nassau, the pirate capital of the world, in its heyday, when it's prime, when it was really a pirate capital. Let's see. All the places you heard about in Pirates of the Caribbean, Tortuga, you get to visit all these places. You get to explore Mayan fucking what's it called? Mayan pyramids and shit. Dude, I'm not kidding. This is one of the best Assassin's Creed games in my opinion. Not to mention there's a bunch of animals to hunt. Edward Kenway looks badass in any way you put him in. The cheats are amazing. There's a cheat, I remember correctly, that I did it for a little bit, even though the game you can't save your game, won't say what you have a cheat on. But makes your entire crew a skeleton crew. They're all skeletons. And I was so fun to play that one. Also, my favorite scene, really, one of my full favorite scenes, is when after Anne Bonny becomes his quartermaster, and there's a scene where he's don't ever. His previous quartermaster is going to join the assassins, and he says, whenever you get lost, don't be afraid to ask your new quartermaster for directions. And he says, Mrs. Bonny, what's our coordinates? She gives her our coordinates. Says, that's great if we're heading to Jamaica, are we? Said, aye. Sound off and tell the lads. And then she's like, wait on, cause lads, we're going to Jamaica. And I was like, okay, I love the voice she made because she's Irish, and also I'm Irish, but you just gotta play the game. It's one of the reasons. It's my favorite game in the series, obviously, and I just think none game can compare to it, in my opinion. Also, I just love pirates, so that's it. Bye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Brandon Davis' videos for you. Sorry for all the interruptions and shit and me losing my memory, but I'll show what's going on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.